What's up, Eagle family? Thanks for tapping in today. I want to talk to y'all about being burned. And when I say being burned, getting burned, it's a term that we use in AP um, for when the shoplifter catches us watching them. So, in the event that you get burned, a lot of APs I've seen and I've heard they like to flee back into the office. They like to go hide, run somewhere. Some will even get scared when the shoplifter catches them watching them. And when the shoplifter gets aggressive or hostile, like to call the police, you know what I'm saying, right off the bat, rather than using their verbal judo or any other form of de escalation skills. But in the event that you do get burned, I'm going to tell you right now, the first thing you don't want to do is fold up. You fold up, you seem like a chump, and they just going to come in and they're going to take advantage of you every chance they get. They're going to come and your store is going to be known as one of the weakest stores in the market, the division, you know what I'm saying, etc., which is going to make you an easy target, and you don't want that. Number two, when you get burned, sometimes a lot of the shoplifters will get very loud in the store. They're like causing a big scene, making it seem like we harassing them and make it seem like they're not doing nothing when we both know they was up to no motherfucking good, right? So what I do is I flip it and I put all their business out on Front Street and I let them know what I've observed, how long I've been watching them, you know what I'm saying, what hand they grabbed the merchandise with. I tell them exactly where they put the merchandise at, whether it was in a bag, whether it was in a pocket, down their pants, whatever the case may be. One of the other ways that APAs get burned on the floor is the accomplice. And I never seen no shit like this until I got to Target. I promise you, throughout my whole years with Walmart, I've seen it maybe once or twice. But when I went to Target, the accomplices pretty much hunt for us while the shoplifter is actually inside the store doing the dirty work. So what happened is, like, I'll be watching somebody and then all of a sudden the shoplifter know where I'm at, and I can know this because I can see the shoplifter on the phone, and then all of a sudden the shoplifter will just turn and look right in my direction, and I'm hidden. When I say I'm hidden, I'm hidden. You know what I mean? So there ain't no way he could find me, she could find me, unless somebody told them something, right? So what these accomplices will do in Target is they will walk around the store, they will look for APAs, and then they will tip off the shoplifter. And then the shoplifter will either hurry up and try to conceal everything they can and get out the store, or like I said, they will just ditch the merchandise and then leave the store. It just depends on who you're dealing with at the time. But for the most part, when I went to Target, a lot of the accomplices do fish for APAs. I promise you, they looking for us, they looking for the TSSs, and then they gonna be on the phone with the shoplifter as they're doing this. One of the other ways you can get burned is when you are following too close. I mean, you breathing down a motherfucking neck. Like you don't need to be that close unless you got one of those shoplifters who like to be in and out. And when I say in and out, they in there less than like 5 minutes tops. You feel what I'm saying? I've had shoplifters come in less than 2 minutes and get what they want. So if you got somebody like that, then yes, be on a man press type defense. You feel me? But um, generally, you do not want to be close to your shoplifter unless, like, you're trying to keep observation. You want to know that they are still in possession of the merchandise that you've seen them conceal. Because there's been a couple times where, like, I didn't see them ditch it, or I wasn't sure that they still had it in their possession. So what I would do is I would, pick up a couple things around the store, act like I was a shopper, walk past them, look where I know they concealed the merchandise, and see if it was still there. And once I seen that it was still there, I will fall back. If it wasn't there, then I would still follow them at a distance and try to get something else on them. But At the end of the day, these are just a few reasons of how APAs get burned on the floor. You got the accomplice, you got APAs that are following too close, things like that. So, another way, now that I'm thinking about it, that APAs get burned, and I hate this one the most, is when you got associates on the sales floor. They don't know how to mind their motherfucking business, and they looking at who you're watching. I'm talking about all eyes is on them. You got every associate, you got customers looking at the same subject you're looking at. And now the shoplifter, they feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? They looking around, they see people looking at them all crazy and sideways, and it make them feel uncomfortable. It make them feel like they being watched. So they end up ditching the merchandise and leaving the store. And now you shit out of luck because you done missed out on the good apprehension. So these are just very few reasons how APAs get burned. You know what I mean? So in the event that you do get burned, don't fold, stand your ground. Thanks for tapping in. It's your boy Eagle Eye Miller. Till next time, raw and unscripted.